The water? Is it the food? Or is it a coincidence? Find out in a special report. Those stories, plus a pair of Wells Fargo guards get caught in a deadly crossfire.
And an accused cop killer is behind bars tonight. We'll have those stories and we'll have more.
Don't step on it now, okay? So, it's true, I have my own comedy room. They've been there before, right? New York City. The only thing is, it's in a fish restaurant. I'm allergic to fish. I just found out. The doctor told me, eat meat. Who eats meat? Is anyone here still, do you eat meat?
Yes.
You do? What's your name? Cute. Eve, how do you like your meat? Roar! Me too, rare. Steve, do you know the difference between medium and rare? I'll tell you. This is medium.
And this is rare.
And this Steve is my ex-husband. Now you know why I'm in comedy! God. So I've been doing comedy, it's my third year. People always ask me at this stage of my life, I don't know what they mean by that. What made me get into comedy? Divorce. And I wasn't miserable enough. I needed something to make me really suffer. But now you quiet it down. I like it. Yeah. Comedy's tough. I like marriage. Before I got married, I was a virgin. I was, Steve. Steve, I wouldn't lie. Well, God would strike me down and make me short. Men lie, you know. I mean, here I am as virgin. So my husband, he could lie to me. Before I got married, you know what he told me? He told me he was built like a California redwood. And I saw him more like a number 2 pencil. It's not easy, so... yeah, are you very pretty? Are you married to this guy? He's available? He's what? He's your brother. This is how bad it gets in New Jersey.
Please, that would make him my son.
What's your name? Do you want to get married, Pat? No, huh? That's not good for my act, you know? Marriage is great. This is a married table, right? What do you switch your rooms here? Yeah. Sleep with everybody, right? But I want to get married again. I do. This is the year I made a commitment to get married. Marriage is great. There's only one good reason to get married. You know what it is? Because it gives you the security to look around for the right guy. I'm on a dating craze. Yeah, I'm dating 2 guys. 2. One's 35, one's 65. One's for sex, one's for Scrabble. And neither is for marriage. It's hard. I have this friend, so she picks me up with this guy. This past Friday. She says, I have the perfect guy for you, the perfect guy for you. Why? He teaches stand-up comedy. Guess where? Stockton State Community College. I thought, this is great. This is for me. So we go out. Very cozy and intimate room for 3 hours. You think he's trying to get to know me, to hold my hand, to get me to bed? No. For 3 hours, all he tries to do is get me to take his comedy class. A $300 comedy class. He said, Gladys, you're pretty funny. He said, but with my comedy class, I guarantee you'll go to the top in 2 years. 2 years. I said to myself, if I got on top of the right guy, I go to the top in 2 seconds. I mean, that's the truth. So I want to share this with you. This is exciting for my career. I finally did it. I made my first network television appearance last Thursday. Thank you. Thank you. I was on the Joe Franklin show. Yeah, you know Joe. He's the one when you fall asleep at the TV and get up the next morning, he's still on. Joe Franklin. I mean, some of you are young, but you know, he's like king of nostalgia, right? He brings back everybody. Last week it was the Boswell sisters. Yeah, they know the Boswell sisters. You don't know the Boswell sisters? You're too young. Everybody knows the Boswell sisters. Even the president President Lincoln. It's not easy. So actually, I don't have to worry about making it because I'm going to make it. You see this rock band? For 4 years, I used to be an agent in the music business. I managed these rock and roll bands. Not only was I an agent, I was a manager, a writer, and a publicist. That's right. Now I could book myself, manage myself, write for myself, and sleep with myself. On the way to the top. Be a short trip. Not easy. So, it's hard to meet men, you know. Nobody wants to go out with a comedian. Maybe you will, huh? Now he's taken. So what? No? My ex-boyfriend said I had to be crazy to be a comedian. I don't know why. I'm your average, everyday, basic, down-to-earth, normal New York woman who's been in therapy for 36 years. We all have problems, right? You know where mine started? In the womb. It's true. You have children? You have children? I used to hear my mother talk to her friends all day. The friends would say, "So Rose, where do you want it to be?" Huh? And my mother would say what every mother says. They say the same thing. I need your help with this. "I don't care what it is, as long as it's right." Now, tall. See, my mother only wanted me to be tall, but I came out wrong. I was short. She always wanted a tall child, and so I always wanted to be tall. You know, and I always liked short men. You know, they didn't like me because I remind them of their shortness. So my whole life, I had no choice. I dated tall men. I always dated men between 6 feet and 6 feet 6. They came up to their waist. I wonder what they saw in me. My mother had this height fixation, and she gave it to me. So my whole life, I used to hear from my mother, go on a date. She didn't care if they were Jewish, if they were working. It would be, how tall is he? Is he tall? How tall? So I got married. I married a tall girl. I had a short marriage. It's hard to find someone you like. You know, it's like a problem today. You're married, he's taken. Are you taken? No. Okay, I like your sweater. I'm leaving with you. What's the difference? No, it's really hard, because whenever I meet someone I like, someone else likes him. Like his wife. But I'm doing the personals. They're great. You ever do the personals? Yeah. I used to date 2 losers, now I'm dating 82. I took this ad in the Village Voice. It was great. You know? Guess how many letters I got? Guess. How many letters? I'm a writer. I wrote a great ad. What would you think? 2, 10, 5, no, 98. 12 from women. Which I decided to keep in case I got desperate. These ads are great. You look like a nice guy. Would you answer my ad? He wouldn't. She was clinging to him before. I noticed. She's not going to let him go. He's cute, right? You know what kind of men as a personal is? Nice men. Nice men in jail. Don't laugh. At least they used to commitments. Amazing. So, my mother's happy I'm dating again. And you're practicing safe sex? That's all she's worried about. I told her not to worry. Shouldn't have to worry. Because I have my own way of practicing safe sex. Every day I go to the health club, I get on the bicycle, I raise the seat 9 inches, lean forward, and pedal away. I tell you, it's not a bad ride. It's even better with the seat off. Now you know why you see women all these women on the bicycle. They're all sweating and smiling. Now I'm on a self-improvement program. I'm little, but I'm still trying to get the perfect body, so I want breasts. So I go to this health club to try to make my top a little bigger, and you can tell it's working because all week I've been working on getting a bigger top. They give me these exercises. You work out, right? He's not speaking. He works out. All week. They put these weights in my hand. I've been going. Press forward, press back, press forward, press back, forward, back, 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 back. Now I have cleavage in my back. That didn't work. So, I bought a pair of gravity inversion boots. You know what those are? What are they? Hang upside down. Right. Now every day I go to the health club, put on my gravity boots, hang upside down, and pray that what's in my bottom falls into my top. And I think it's working because I now have skinny toes and fat ankles and a floor full of change. The health club, you all work out, right? You look like popular. He's very cute. He's in the middle. Is he taken? He's single! Oh, do you know he's single? How old are you? Between 25 and 80? I'll take it. Can't be fussy today. Really?
He's looking for short.
He's looking for sure, and he's looking for sure. I fit both, okay? When I finish the act, I'll go home with you. I have a nice house and a lot of money. At least I hope you have a nice house. And at least I hope you, no, it's okay. But the health club's a great place to meet men. What health club do you belong to? I like gray-haired men. No, it is great, the health club. You see all these men, they're all in shape. They're jogging, they're jumping, they're rowing, they're pumping those machines. And then I see them at the bar and they're smoking. And I'm thinking, it's amazing, so many men smoke. Even though the Surgeon General came out with the news last week, this is true. Smoking causes impotence.
Try me. See what
How
happens.
many men in this room? What was that? I didn't hear it. Try him out. You just fucked up my joke. That's right, it does. Because in the science, smoking does cause impotence. Only not with him. He's different. Other than him. How many men in this room smoke? Raise your hand. See, you can't even get that up. Look it up. Okay. That was good. That's what he told me too. It's good. We'll find out later. Probably won't make it. Smoke one cigarette and then bada boom, it's out. Before I go, my mother's in show business too. She always called me up and she's always like, I have a joke for you. Tell it to your crowd. She always tell me these silly jokes, you know? It's no. They'll never get that. Try this one. She gave me this one. She said, Amy Fisher, you know Amy Fisher? Do you know what Amy Fisher said to the policeman when he tried to handcuff her? You know what he said? That'll be $25 more. On my mother's show. But this one, before I go, I'm going to leave you with this. You married? She's shaking her head to her. There are 4 women here and 1 man. Do you smoke? Married people know when you're married. Married people have 3 types of sex. You know what I mean? This is my mother's joke. There's house sex. House sex. When you first get married, you have sex. All over the house, in every room, in the kitchen sink, I fit in there. In the bathroom, in the bathtub, on the toilet seat, the seat's up, the seat's down. He's up, he's down, you're down, he's up, it's... And then there's bedroom sex. He knows that, smile. And she's lived. After you've been married for many, many years, just have sex in the bedroom. And then there's hall sex. Hall sex. After you've been married for many, many, many years, you just pass each other in the hall and say, fuck you.